Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you some of the breastfeeding hacks you should know as a first-time mom, and I believe they are going to make your breastfeeding a little bit easier. So if you like the video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here, I would love you to subscribe and stick around. So let's get started. First of all, I would like you to know that the first 2 weeks of breastfeeding your baby are going to be painful and hard. Yeah, this is because the nipple are going to be sore and sensitive as the baby is trying to adjust, as they are trying to adjust being sucked by the baby. So to manage that pain that comes during the first 2 weeks, you can dip a washcloth in warm water and place it direct on your nipple, or you can use a nipple cream. But in my case, I didn't use the nipple cream. I just used Vaseline, and it worked perfectly. And before breastfeeding my baby, I would dip the washcloth in warm water, wipe the jelly, and then breastfeed my baby, and I'm good to go. The second tip is latch properly. Yeah, so make sure that your baby does not clip the nipple while breastfeeding, but the circular dark colored area that is just after the nipple. That way it will make breastfeeding less painful. Yeah. Tip number 3 is stay hydrated. While you are breastfeeding, you need your milk flow to be easier. So to help with that, you are going to need to take a lot of fluids. Like, you can drink a lot of water. You can also take porridge. So make sure that your fluids intake is very high. That way your milk flow will be easier. Tip number 4 is eat well. As a breastfeeding mom, you need to eat balanced diet, which will contain proteins, vegetables, grains, fruits like bananas, mangoes, and these will make sure that your milk supply will increase and your baby will not lack milk. So make sure you eat well. Tip number 5 is ask for help if you don't know what to do. As a first-time mom, you may not know what to do since this is your first time breastfeeding. So I would advise that you ask your nurse or doctor how to go about breastfeeding, and I'm sure they are going to help. So don't hesitate to ask for help. So tip number 6 is make sure to breastfeed frequently. You know that newborns need to breastfeed frequently. This is because their stomach is very small and they can't feed a lot that will last for long. So you need to breastfeed them from time to time. Yeah. Still on breastfeeding frequently, make sure to breastfeed your baby every time he or she wakes up. So babies always sleep 2 to 3 hours and then they will wake up. Make sure that every one of those intervals you breastfeed them. Yeah. So for breastfeeding frequently, it will help you as a mom too, and it will make sure that your breasts are not engorged. Yeah, that is, the milk will not accumulate, and when the milk accumulates that much, it will form those lumps, and those lumps are very painful. So to ensure that your breasts are not painful, kindly make sure to breastfeed frequently. Yeah. Tip number 7 is be comfortable and relax while you are breastfeeding. While breastfeeding, you need to find a comfortable position that you feel that it's comfortable for both you and the baby while breastfeeding. And also, you need to be relaxed. When you get stressed, the milk will not come out, and you don't want your baby to start crying because of not getting enough milk due to you getting stressed. So kindly, moms, make sure you find a comfortable position for both you and the baby, and ensure that you are relaxed, no stressing. Yeah. So tip number 8, which will be our last tip, is make sure to bump your baby after every feed. Burping your baby will help with releasing the trapped gas that has been trapped when the baby was feeding, and it will also prevent the baby from spitting up. And this is how you burp your baby. You take your baby, place him right here on your shoulder, and then pat his back like this until he produces that bump sound. And that bump, when he produces that bump sound, it means that the gas has already been released and is good to go, and he won't cry of stomachache. Yeah. So the next I'm going to share with you the breastfeeding must-haves or the breastfeeding essentials that you should have while breastfeeding. Yeah. The first one, you should have a nursing bra. And this is how it looks like. For the nursing bra, I love it because you can easily open it. You see, you can easily open it, and then after breastfeeding, you clip it back. After breastfeeding, you clip it back. Very easy. Yeah. The next thing that you need will be breast pads, and breast pads will help with leaking breast milk. So this is how you put your breast pad. You put your breast pad first, and then you can put your, and then where your nursing bra. And when you are breastfeeding, you are opening it this way. You can either fold it like this when you are breastfeeding, or you can remove the breast pad, breastfeed your baby, and then when you're done, you can take it back, and then you are good to go. The breast pads or the nursing pads are very good in preventing the leakages. You don't want to be embarrassed because there is a breast milk stain on your clothes. So this will help you prevent those embarrassments. The next, you will need a nursing cover. A nursing cover, that is a cover that you will use to, when you are breastfeeding in public, you cover yourself. But in my case, I don't have the nursing cover, but I use this swaddle blanket. Yeah, this one. What I do is I tuck it in around my bra strap like this. Yeah, and then cover my baby and breastfeeding. When I'm done, I take off the swaddle and I'm good to go. So for the nursing cover, if you don't have the nursing cover, you can use this one. Okay, the next, you will also need bump clothes. Bump clothes are for spit ups. That is, your baby might spit up after breastfeeding and you need to wipe the baby. So for the bump clothes, I didn't get them because I got these liners and they have worked really well because they are soft and cotton, and I can easily wipe my baby with them. So for the bump clothes, if you don't have them, don't worry, just get liners or any soft cloth that you can get. Yeah, and that's all I add for breastfeeding must have. So guys, these are the breastfeeding tips that I had and the list of the breastfeeding essentials that you need while breastfeeding. Yeah, so if you like the video, kindly give it a thumbs up and comment in the comment section. Let me know some of the tips that you use. And if you are new here, please subscribe. And bye. See you in the next video.